What's going on, everybody? Doc from Average Gamer Guys back yet again into some more Rocket League news today. Super excited for this. We've got some additional details about the new items coming with the next series, our first official new series of blueprints. So we're going to jump into that in that episode today. Super excited for it. Hopefully be kind of quick, kind of short, and just throwing the news out there as we get it. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Really quick, probably throwing up on stream or on, wow. Throwing up on the throw it up to show right now our stream schedule. Come out, hang out with us. We revamped this thing. We would love some support. We'd like to be able to chat with you guys live and hang out, hopefully playing some of your favorite games. Definitely jumping into some Rocket League as well as some others. So give us a follow. Links in the description down below as well. We have a Discord channel. That is the best place to get any updates on anything we're doing, whether it be streams, videos, giveaways, whatever we happen to be doing on the channel. Discord is the place to be. Plus, we get a cool opportunity to chat with you guys, so it's a whole lot of fun. So be sure to check that stuff out. And then again, you guys know how YouTube works. Like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, you like the news, stick around for more. We're starting up a non-crate very rare trade up series, as well as going to be jumping into some blueprint trade ups as well, because we have a ton of those to get done. So looking forward to the future of Rocket League content on the channel. Super excited. Probably some other stuff coming here relatively soon. So let's jump into this. Make the swap over here. Again, if you're not familiar, if you didn't watch the last video, updates coming out today. If you're watching this, this is going up probably in the morning upload. We're talking about March 10th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the East Coast. That's a couple hours after that. Tuesday is just generally the rhythm for updates. It seems to be that's the thing to do, and it makes sense. Probably coming in and work on a Monday, make sure everything's all ready to go, so on and so forth. So quick recap on that. The big news here, blueprint trade-ins, okay? They did confirm. They confirmed 100%. A dev on Rocket League's official Reddit page posted the update when this news broke. First, one of the top comments is, what can we trade up to? They did confirm we're going to be able to trade up to black market blueprints. A lot of just standard questions I'm getting. What does that mean? First of all, doesn't really mean anything. Just means that they want you to be able to trade up to those items. Because honestly, you're the most likely probably to craft those items. There are some exotics. There are some imports that are really cool. If you're looking for something really special or rare with a certain cert and a paint and all that stuff, some of that stuff will get crafted. But probably the vast majority of things that are going to get crafted, to be honest with you, they're going to be the black markets. The opportunity to get certified and painted black markets, especially with the recent changes and a lot of the new stuff that can come painted and certified, it makes sense. We'll see. We're still waiting for a special edition black market, but I have a feeling it's not super far away. Just throwing it out there. I have no inside news. It just feels like it's something that has probably been building up here for a little while. So blueprint trade-ins, you take 5 of one, has to be same series, take 5 of one rarity, trade up to the next rarity. You can continue to do that all the way up to black markets. Once it's at black market, they didn't really say this, but there's nothing higher than black market. So that'll just be where it stops. For a lot of us, probably a lot of you, especially if you didn't open a ton of crates, especially when they talk about blueprint change and coming over and all that kind of stuff, it's just going to really help declutter your inventory, to be honest with you. Blueprints, actually, interestingly enough, are also valuable to trade now. They trade in large quantities, but comparatively, you're going to be able to pick up quite a few, and you'll be able to get rid of some if you have some lying around as well. So just keep an eye out for that. If you're looking to build your inventory and you've been playing and you had crates that turn into blueprints and you don't want to risk the trade-up game, you've got something you can do with them. Pretty cool. Fix for inventory filters. Huge. We talked about this, but basically going to make inventory management 10 times better. This is like one thing that, looking back on it, it's like, why wasn't this a thing from the beginning? It's good that we're getting. Default settings, we talked about it already. This is what's changing to controls, to camera. Just going to be easier for newer players. Last hint, if you're watching this before the update, go into your settings, take a snapshot on whatever system you're on, make sure that you have a picture of your controller settings and your camera settings, because guess what's going to happen? These reset, they say nothing's going to happen. They're just going to be default settings, but players are currently using default, like they say nothing's going to happen. Don't take that chance. Just make sure that if you've got controls that you really like now, do yourself a favor. There's some audio. There's a final update for that. That's good news. So that's the quick update. That's the update in a nutshell. But this is what you're here for. The Ignition series. Ignition series is our new blueprint series, our first official like new blueprint, right? We had the Revival series, which was some old stuff, some other stuff mixed in. It was kind of like a weird kind of PCC-esque blueprint type thing with a couple of new things sprinkled into it. It was not bad. There's some cool stuff in it, some things that we couldn't get before and stuff like that. But the Ignition series is our first official one, so we're getting this. This is the car. It's called the Komodo. It actually looks pretty clean. I like it. It's funny. They always do this in these screenshots, right? So we actually get a couple things. We get some new wheels here. We get the new battle car, which is looking pretty clean. They always make the wheels and the paint scheme on the car look really good. Outside of this, I probably won't be a fan of these wheels. I'm just gonna be really honest. But we also get this new goal explosion, which we'll cover. You can see it just kind of gifting down below, jiffing, however you want to say it. So we'll take a look at that. So again, this is actually coming out. So this is the unfortunate part about this. This is coming out on March 11th. So it's the day after the update. So today, if you're watching this, on the 10th, March 10th, the update's coming out, all that stuff. Then you're going to start seeing these Ignition Series blueprints drop after matches beginning on the 11th. So don't get your hopes up. Don't go out and grind on the 10th to then be upset because you didn't get any blueprints for the new series. They don't come out until the 11th. So it's an important note. So you're going to get the car, Komodo, 6 decals. You're going to get 16 new additional items. Includes Tremor Wheels, the title stream animated decal, which we'll see below, really cool, and Meteor Storm Goal Explosion. So that's the goal explosion you can see here. I actually really like this. It's different. It's neat. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of what happens here and the whole animation. Really, really cool. So yeah, so 16 new items actually feels like a lot. It's good. We finally get some new stuff in here. I like that they're doing a good decal package with the Komodo, with the battle car, and that's cool. So then here's the other big news. For the first time, you're going to be able to get the items in a couple different ways. I had a feeling this was coming with these blueprint series, but this is our first one, so it kind of confirms the things that I had thought. Blueprints from the series are going to start dropping after online matches, just like they normally do, again starting on the 11th. And then they also said you can expect to see the items, their painted variants, cycle through the item shop. So obviously they want you to direct purchase these. They want you to basically have the untradeable item. The nice part is you don't have to get lucky. No random chance involved with the blueprints. You don't have to trade for the blueprints. But I think here's going to be the interesting thing. When these items come out, depending on how they're received, I think some of the stuff is pretty cool, right? So the blueprints for those items, even if you don't want to craft it, I think are going to have some decent value. Unfortunately, probably until some of the stuff shows up in the shop. But again, here's the thing about stuff showing up in the shop. If you buy it, you can't trade it, right? So it's basically just if you're in your inventory, if you're going to use it, great. That's exactly what it's designed for. If you're interested in trading or maybe using an item for a little while and then maybe trading to something else, you're going to want to get the blueprint and then craft it, or have somebody craft it and then trade for it from there. So, but it is interesting. So that stuff's going to start coming through. We saw a little bit of that with the Revival series. So this isn't too much of a surprise, but I did feel like this was going to happen, and they weren't just going to leave it to the random chance of dropping. Now, here's my hope. I hope these drop at a decent rate, at least the rares and the very rares. You know, I can understand imports and up. Obviously, black markets, the drop rate's going to be similar. Rares and very rares, I would hope they would kind of drop at a relatively decent rate. We would always see what felt like the new crate took a while to get dropped whenever a new crate came out. So we'll see what happens. But again, these stuff coming out starting on the 11th, and I really like this goal explosion. I'm certain it's going to be able to come painted. I'm curious if we're going to see a special edition, just throwing it out there. This very much feels like a black market to me, just because of that's just the general trend. But it is really cool, Meteor Storm. Here's the new title stream animated decal. I'm going to be honest, I don't think this is a black market. I think this is probably in like the very rare slot. And if that's the case, this is pretty cool. There's not a whole lot different with this than what we've seen in the past. It feels like they would save something for a black market that would be a little bit better. I could be completely wrong about this. This could be the next black market. I don't think they would show them off. I think we're going to get some surprises as well. So here's some other stuff we're going to be able to see. We'll try to click on these and scroll through them really quick. Again, here's the Komodo with one of the decals, which is pretty cool. We get these Ultra Lux wheels, Ultra Lux, and the flame rate boost. We're going to see the boost quite a bit. Not a big fan of the boost. These wheels are kind of cool, actually. I like the tread. Curious to see special edition type dealio we got. It's kind of got a two-tone color, which is also really neat. So I'm hoping these are kind of just the standard ones. I'll be curious to see what painted variants we get. Might get some Zamba-esque multicolored in here, which actually we haven't had a wheel like that in a little while. So that's pretty cool. So Ultralex, again, you've got the new car and you got the flame rate boost. We're going to see the boost again. We get this vertebrae octane decal. Really clean, actually. I like it. This, again, they do a good job. Whoever designs these posts does a really good job of putting all this stuff together. But I like this decal, really clean, pretty neat. If you're not into super flashy stuff, that's cool. Octane decal collectors out there, you got yourself a new little series of things to grab. We got these Glaive Wheels, which probably the very rare slot, I'm gonna guess. That's just my hypothesis here. Curious to see again. We'll see some special edition on these. I could see these like blacking out in the middle and some other cool stuff happening. Again, I haven't data mined any of this, so this is just pure speculation. But these are not my favorite. Definitely, I like these wheels better, 100%. I think these might be exotics. I don't know. But you always get kind of a plainer, less flashy, no animation wheel at those lower end spots. So it is what it is. That's okay. And then again, we see the flame rate boost there. Same boost. We get it in lime, so we get an idea. These orbit wheels, sometimes, here's the thing. Sometimes I have no idea what they're thinking. I really don't. I have no idea. I can't determine. I can't figure out what kind of stuff they're trying to pull here. And this is one of those wheels. I have no idea. Don't ask me. I'm sure these will be special editions. Something will happen to them while they'll flip, and then it'll be crazy like a UFO or I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Not a fan of these. The tread actually looks kind of cool. That's about the only saving grace. But this is, again, all my opinion. We get the Ombre Fennec decal, which it's like two-tone here, which is really kind of cool. I don't see a whole lot of detail other than that. If that's what the decal is, it's pretty clean. It looks good on the Fennec. Fennec getting a lot of love lately. But it is what it is. We get to see a little bit of that. And then last but not least, we get a Sentinel decal. Have we had one of those? We might have had one. Sentinel needs to get a little bit of love. Not like nobody uses it, but a decal for it. Although this is probably not the decal. It does kind of look like a shark. That's what I think of initially. We also get these Tremor Wheels, which interesting, I guess. I'm curious to see if we'll get any kind of animation with this, if it like pulses out from the center, which would actually be kind of cool. And then again, we get the flame rate boost and probably either Cobalt or Sky. It looks like Cobalt. Kind of match the decal here. So we get a good look at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We essentially get to look at 8 new items. We'll count this as 9. We'll count this as 10. Car is 11. So there's still 5, 6 items that we haven't seen yet. And that's pretty cool. No other boost. So there could potentially be another boost. And then again, I do think we're going to get some new black markets. Seeing as this is the first new series, they're probably going to throw one of them up in the shop. Probably right away. Maybe a base one just to get people picking them up. That's just my hunch. But again, this stuff is dropping on March 11th. So again, update comes out today, March 10th, when you're watching it. Hopefully we'll have some additional details on the rest of the patch notes, and you can look forward to the rest of these items, the blueprints coming out on the 11th. So save your grinding time, save your days off from work for the 11th. And I know it's probably a little bit of a letdown. Some people were really, really excited about this, but it is what it is. We got to roll with the punches on it. So pretty cool. One last quick check. Be sure you can go out. You can check out Rocket League's official page. It's right on the front of their official page. If you scroll down, you can get all the update news here. See anything else going on with RLCS and the canceling of LAN and all that other stuff that's we got going on. So I'm going to jump back over to video capture. I just want to say enjoy it. Enjoy the update. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the news. Hopefully you enjoyed the new non-crate very rare trade-up series. And then again, we'll have blueprint trade-ups coming up here very, very shortly after the update goes live. We'll try to get our hands on some of these items as well, or some of the blueprints if we can grind a little bit, and show some stuff off in game. Maybe some painted. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we can get our hands on. So I'm Badak, Average Gamer Guys. Again, if you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. Links in the description below. Come join us on Twitch. Come hang out for a stream. Say hi. Get a chance to chat with us. And beyond that, we just hope you guys have a good March Rocket League update day. And get out there, grab you some new blueprints, and have some fun. Enjoy the new inventory management system and things. Doc Average Gamer Guys, as always, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.